Minister, I'm delighted that the City of Ottawa and your department have once again partnered to put on this Candlelight celebration. And I'd like to present to you the Veterans Week proclamation on behalf of my colleagues on City Council that indicates our respect for the work your department does and the tribute to our veterans who are here today and those who have since passed. Thank you very much, Minister Blaney. Several years ago, as part of the celebrations for the Year of the Veteran, the City of Ottawa launched a street naming initiative to honor our local veterans. The initiative is a partnership between the City of Ottawa, Veterans Affairs Canada, the Royal Canadian Legion, and local private developers. Local developers participate in this initiative by voluntarily naming streets within new housing developments throughout the City of Ottawa. The permanent street sign that is installed during the final stages of construction of the subdivision bears the poppy, the ultimate sign of remembrance. L'enseigne de rue permanente qui est installée aux dernières étapes de la construction du lotissement porte le coquille-cotte, symbole abolu du souvenir. This year, the street has been provided by the Minto Group and is located in their Avalon development. This year, the street will be named Promenade Jérôme Jaudoin Drive to commemorate the late Jérôme Jaudoin. Mr. Jaudoin was one of Canada's last surviving World War II Navy veterans. Born in Ottawa, he attended Maxwell Public School and Ottawa Tech. Mr. Jaudoin served in the Royal Canadian Navy during World War II in the Atlantic, Pacific, and Arctic Oceans. The Government of Canada honored Mr. Jaudoin for his outstanding service by decorating him with the following medals: the 1939 to 1945 Star, the Atlantic Star, the Pacific Star, the Canadian Voluntary Service Medal, and the War Medal 1939 to 1945. After leaving the Royal Canadian Navy, Mr. Jaudoin worked for Canada Post, the Ottawa Printing Bureau, and started his own company, Toronto Property Management. He was also a member of the Barrhaven branch of the Royal Canadian Legion. Il était aussi membre de la filiale de Barrhaven de la Légion Royale Canadienne. I'd now like to invite the members of the Jaudoin family, as well as Marcel Denomé, Director of Land Development at Minto, to come forward for the presentation of the commemorative street sign. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Gary Jodoin, and Jerome Jodoin was my father. I've been asked to speak on behalf of my family, Frances, my father's wife, Curtis and Sean, my two stepbrothers. I would like to say how truly proud we are that my father is being remembered and honored in this manner. Thanks to everyone who is here tonight, in particular our family and friends. For bestowing this honor on my father, I would like to thank and recognize the Mayor, His Worship Jim Watson, Mayor of the City of Ottawa, the Honorable Stephen Blaney, Minister of Veterans Affairs, Vice Admiral P.A. Madison, Commander of the Royal Canadian Navy, distinguished members of Parliament and Senators, City of Ottawa councillors, current members of all our armed forces, and in particular our veterans of all wars, the Minto Corporation, youth, cadets, volunteers taking part in this ceremony, and the Canterbury High School Choir, excellent music. Special thanks goes out to Gus Estee, past president of the Barrhaven Royal Canadian Legion, Branch 641, and Ed Schultz, current president. The efforts of these two gentlemen at initiating and preparing the forms and moving them through the application process were instrumental, of course, in my father being selected for this honor. Turn the page. All of their efforts were sanctioned and backed by the Board of Directors and members of the Barrhaven Royal Canadian Legion Branch 641. Thanks to them as well. My father was an ordinary man with extraordinary attitude towards life. He always maintained a positive view of the future and never gave up. He possessed a tremendous inner strength and energy, because he never wasted his time on negative thoughts. You have heard of my father's accomplishments, but may not realize that he did everything in spite of the fact that he had many serious health challenges, including a number of heart attacks, 2 open heart surgery operations, hip surgery, and a stroke. If you ever met my father, you would likely have remembered his animated smile and his piercing blue eyes, eyes that never seemed to lose their sparkle. He loved people, especially his family and friends, and we loved him too. He cherished life and tried his best to live every day to the fullest. My father passed away in February of 2011. He would have been thrilled and honored at being presented with this great commemorative tribute. He would, however, have been the first to say that the main reason for us being here tonight is to remember and honor all veterans who ever fought for Canada, many giving their lives for our country. I would close in saying thanks to all of you for being here tonight. Thanks to our members of current Canadian Armed Forces, and of course special thanks to all of our veterans. Thank you very much.